The girl was born with immense. She could punch straight through a solid bronze bell. However, she was completely unaware of this power, believing herself to be entirely ordinary. That changed the day her family's rivals came to challenge them. Her family was simply no match for the enemies. When the older sister, who had always taken care of her since childhood, was sent flying through the air, the girl could no longer hold back. She stepped directly onto the challenge platform and issued a challenge to the man. But the man just mocked her physique, telling her to get lost immediately. The girl ignored him, raised her fist, and launched an attack. Yet her blow had no effect whatsoever. Instead, the man kicked her away effortlessly. Refusing to accept defeat, the girl attacked the man again. This time, he simply pinned her under his foot, taunted her once more, telling her to accept her fate. But the girl would not give up. She struggled to her feet and charged at him again. Although the girl possessed limitless strength, she had absolutely no control over this power, unable to utilize it to its full potential. The man pummeled her mercilessly and finally kicked her away with tremendous force. Seeing this, the rival family burst into mocking laughter. Even the girl's own brother felt ashamed, believing she was ruining their family's reputation. The girl paid them no mind. Once again, she forced herself to stand despite the pain. She refused to accept her destiny. Since childhood, she had been mocked by everyone because of her body. Even her father had been unwilling to accept her. On this challenge platform, she was determined to prove herself. This defiance, however, infuriated the man. He decided to use his full power. He struck her with a mighty blow that sent her flying high into the air. Soon, her body could no longer withstand such immense force. It began to swell and expand rapidly. Then, to the astonishment of everyone watching, it simply exploded. Just as the man believed he had won, he suddenly realized the girl was not dead. Instead, she had somehow gained complete mastery over her latent power. The man, seeing this, assumed it had all been a trick. He decided to pummel her into oblivion once more. But he was no match for her now. With a single, effortless palm strike, she sent him crashing to the ground. The crowd was utterly shocked. They finally realized this girl, who moments before had been overweight, was in fact a peerless martial arts master. The man, unwilling to admit defeat, accused her of making a pact with a demon. To become so beautiful and powerful, he insisted she would soon pay a terrible price for it. However, the girl's previous heaviness had simply been a result of her body's inability to contain her uncontrolled, immense power. Now, with perfect control, her body naturally returned to its normal, healthy state. The man, trusting only his own suspicions, attacked her again. The girl effortlessly blocked his strike, and then, with a single kick, easily defeated him for good.